Hello and welcome to yet another vlog. There's been a bit of time between them now. Yep. So while the guy behind me fixes the dinner, I will now talk about what is going on backwards and forwards, of course, as usual. This is some sort of channel update for those of you who are new. I will get back to one thing later for those of you who are new. Yeah. First of all, someone, I'm not going to mention your name, is probably very interested in what have I been doing. I haven't been streaming, I haven't been doing any videos. I think the last one, wasn't it in August for Minecraft? Something like that. But I have been doing a lot of thinking around my advent calendar for 2023. So I started to work on that, and I've almost made 3 months of work on that one because there was a whole bunch of stuff that has to be done. And then I take a pause, a break, and take a walk, and then suddenly realizes, no, this doesn't work. 3 months down the drain, but it doesn't work. Two things. Actually, first of all, it's not Christmassy enough, and there is no real Christmassy story. You're going to watch it. The thing was that I was going to play a guy who is thinking about Christmas presents for his people, but his car has broken down, so he has to walk all the way home, but he will be home for Christmas. That's so far so good. It sounds a lot more fun than it is, but after 3 days, I probably won't think it's fun anymore. And it has to be fun. That's the golden rule. You have to have fun, especially in the creative seat, because you are going to be doing this for quite a while. Second reason was that guy, that character, was going to be thinking a lot, and those thoughts was to be revealed for you, so you are all constantly hearing his thoughts, and that means that I have to be talking for 250 minutes more or less straight, and in some sort of thoughtful way. And I will say, after 3 days I start to repeat myself. I can't see how revealing thoughts in a good way. Of course, well, we might get in contact with something, pirates or whatever, and then I have to think about that. But that's only 1 or perhaps 2 minutes, and then that's gone, and then I will be back to my normal thinking about what I'm doing and what I have been doing and what I should be doing. And then I'll do that again, and then I'll do that. No, it's not working. It's not working because it hasn't got a coherent story. So it's down the drain. All that work gone. That's the way I do it. So yeah, and then I also started to do a strategy game tutorial thingy sort of. But after 6 videos, I was so bored with it that I was thinking, this is not going to go well. It's not going in anywhere. And I was doing other stuff as well, and that just took up time and it was boring. So 6 videos deleted. But I want still to do a advent calendar, and the ideas coming into my head come from different directions. We all know, if we are following my channel, that I'm following another channel called RTR Fan 739, and he's doing every year a rule the rail sort of advent calendar where he builds approximately the same thing. It just changes the numbers from 2021 to 2022, and then he put out his GGVs and everything's fine, and it's okay. It's good 5 minutes to just sit and watch. He doesn't talk, there's no story, there's nothing. It is just him building some. My thoughts directly was, can we evolve this? Can we do something more than this? Because to me that's too little. And then I have another channel that I'm following that I really hope that you all will follow, because we are talking about, there are a lot of model railway channels on YouTube, and many of them are British. There are some Swedish, and there's a lot of Americans as well. But Americans doesn't have the same. They always do everything big. It's always big and it's serious and it's bloody. But the Europeans are not the same. Well, the Germans are. I've watched that as well. But I found one, started with some pigs on a H.O. Gorge railway, and I was just amazed of the amount of fun they had. Shedmouth Junction. Description is down there. We have the link down there. And they are inside a shed. Shedmouth, and he's having, Martin the father has a train going around, perhaps sometimes 2 trains going around, and then his daughter is also working on doing these. She was the one who made the pigs and the cows and the sheep, and I was thinking, yeah, that's how you do it. You do it light, you do it fun, and you're having fun yourself. If you're not having fun, don't do anything. So they don't do videos all the time because they are overloaded with creativity. They are, because, well, the father is actually one of the greatest artists that I have seen of late. I'm thinking Foss even, but never mind. And that's what I want to do, but I can't do that back home because I don't have the space and I don't have the money to buy all that stuff that I want. So I also have to go and rely on Rule the Rail. So I got myself out on a walk again and thought, yeah, let's do this. Let's do something that I found years ago and have been thinking about. It's actually something that I could have up and running for real if I could ever find wherever I have all my model railways. So I thought, let's do that. Let's do that and show off something and build at the same time. So it's both. I'll be back with a more introduction on that one when we are closing in on December 1st. So there's going to be an advent calendar. Otherwise, I don't have any real ideas. I do have an idea for the Swedish side, mostly. But that won't start until New Year's, and it has to do with board games, but in Swedish. And for those who are new, every time you see something capital F, P, capital S, colon, then you know that this is in Swedish. Fellonius plays Swedish. So you know that. In Swedish it says Fellonius på svenska. So every time you see FPS colon, you just think, okay, I don't understand a word he's saying. But you can still watch them, of course you can. If there isn't any FPS colon, then it's always in English, with some German perhaps, or some Danish, or some, well, whatever language I've found, but mostly English. So that is actually coming up. I am still planning on that one, but that won't be until New Year's Eve. Next year I also have 2 other ideas that is in the bin, but are coming up again. An FPS series. I did some Star Wars years ago. That was pretty fun. I've done some Battlefield 1942. That wasn't that fun, but I did it anyway. But I'll see what I can do about that. But that will be in English. And then I do have my genealogy coming up in January, where I start going to an association and get some help climbing through my pedigree. That is what I'm going to do, trying to find the tree, the family tree, getting it done, so to speak. I need to do that before my brain starts to deteriorate too much. But that might be only in Swedish, but I haven't really planned that at all. Otherwise, I'm fine. I'm retired, as you probably know, since a year, and I'm doing fine. I'm having a lot of fun stuff going on that is not on YouTube. So that's it. Hopefully I will be back in December with next update, but I don't promise anything anymore. And again, Shedmouth Junction, the link is in the description. I want you to go there, or at least watch it once. Watch the pigs. Right, thank you for watching, and take care. Bye.